Hello everyone and welcome back to Moonmothgoddess Tarot. Thank you guys all so much for being here, your continued love and support here on the channel. So today's pick a card reading, we are doing Do They Miss You? And this is going to be for those of you that are in no contact or separation from your person of interest. So do they miss you? We do have 3 crystals out here for you guys to choose from. For group number 1, you are going to be this, I think it's a flower agate. Yeah, it's a flower agate for group number 1. And for group 2, you're going to be this rhodonite heart. For group 3, you're going to be this pink Cobalto Calcite. So the pink Cobalto Calcite for group number 3. So if you already know which crystal you feel the most intuitively drawn to, you can go ahead and skip right to the timestamps. I am going to be adding in one of these cards to help you guys with choosing, but if you don't feel like you need it, like I said, you can go right to the timestamp. I would like to say a huge thank you to Lawanda for sending in the Journey to Oz and Wonderland. Lawanda was kind enough to send in this tarot deck for us to use for our readings from my Amazon wish list. So thank you so much, Lawanda, for your kindness and generosity. Those of you that would like to donate a deck, I do have my Amazon wish list in the description box, and I have it for both of my channels. For those of you that are new here, welcome. I do also have a second tarot channel, Neptune's Child Tarot, that you guys can check out readings over there, but those are more self-focused readings. So let's get into it. Let's see. No contact, separation, so group number 1, do they miss you? Okay, that is for group 1. Group 2. Well, you guys got 2 cards here. All right, so I guess we'll just flip them over then. Wow, look at all this yellow. And group number 3. Wow, so much yellow here. Look at that. All of them. Okay, so lots of solar plexus energy. Group 1, and actually the second chakra. Well, no, second chakra is the sacral, which I guess there's kind of orange in here. The sacral chakra is orange. Oranges and yellows. Okay. So we have Archangel Ariel, number 36. That is going to be your card for group 1. Group 2, you have 2 cards. Number 21, Strategy, and number 50, the Angel of Strength. And group number 3, you have card number 11, Cornucopia. Okay, so those are your choices for today. Do they miss you? No contact, separation. Timestamps are down below, and I will see you guys at your reading. Hi, group 1. So those of you that resonated with the flower agate and card number 36, the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, this is going to be a reading today. So let's pull actually some more oracle cards, and then we'll pull the tarot. So let's see. All right, those came right out. Okay, so we have forgiveness and we also have love. And we have empathy. Okay, so those are good energies there. I am seeing worry at the bottom, so we'll take a look at what's going on with that. Maybe if you're going to forgive them. But with this, the sacral chakra, this is about passion, desire. So this could be that this person is feeling drawn towards you. We do have love and empathy here, which are also really beautiful energies, but it does look like, you know, there has been something that's happened here with the forgiveness and worrying. Once we get into the tarot, we'll see what is going on, but maybe this person is wanting to let go of some stuff. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. And these two energies work, of course, really well together, love and empathy, which is really coming from a very open heart space. With the worry here, it says, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. So let's see. The sacral chakra is also, the element of it is water, you know, which also has to do with the feminine energy. So let's see. We have the Chariot. Do they miss you? I feel like with the Chariot here, I mean, the answer is yes, okay, so far. The answer is yes, but we're going to get all the details here. With the Chariot, I do feel like this person is wanting to come towards you, wanting to move forward, perhaps with communication, or we'll see what else is going on here. We have the Moon, so we have Cancer and Pisces energy. We have the Two of Wands, which is about planning, choices, choosing a path, a direction, the way forward. We have the Page of Wands. Okay, so this person could be trying to make a plan here about when to reach out to you. The pages can bring messages. The Page of Wands is, well, the wand suit in general has to do with passion. It has to do with enthusiasm. So, and it kind of, well, no, I was going to say this kind of looks like a telescope, but it's a wand. Yeah, so this person could be working up the energy here to come forward to say something to you, talk to you. Feeling a little bit uncertain here. We have the Eight of Swords. Okay, so that is the negative thoughts that are kind of getting in the way here. That could be like their inner voice kind of talking them out of it, or, you know, I mean, we do have worry here, so they're kind of obsessing over it. We have the Death card. Some of you, yeah, we've got lots of water here. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces is here. And then we also have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So I do feel like this person is trying to work on changing their thoughts, because again, we have, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So Eight of Swords is negative thinking. So if there has been something that has been done or said, maybe that you've said or done to this person, you know, that could be them moving into a space of forgiveness and not going over those negative thoughts about what has happened between the two of you, and working towards changing the way that they think so that they can be more loving, because resentment is something that kind of poisons our own energy, you know, and the same goes the other way too. Like if they've done something to you and they know that right now that you're having or feeling some type of way towards them, then they can be worried about whether or not you're going to forgive them. If you still love them, if you still care about them, and they could be replaying that in their head here. I am seeing the Knight of Pentacles here at the bottom with the Ten of Swords, and the Ten of Swords is a painful ending. This could be a breakup, you know, separation, divorce, ending things with you. It could have been painful, you know, what has happened here. So I feel like with the Knight of Pentacles, this person might be a little bit apprehensive about coming forward here, maybe a little cautious, especially if it ended in a bad way. The Ten of Swords can also talk about betrayal. So if it ended in a betrayal of some kind, then they could be, you know, feeling, let me take my time to think about this. Let's actually see what's underneath the Ten of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the Star. So I feel like this person, there's the King. Good. So I feel like this person does want to have a second chance here, because we do have the Queen here. The King is just a few steps away. And then we have, what is this? That's an extra card actually. Metamorphosis, which is also a death card. Changing, transformation. They could be working on being better, working on themselves. But this person is looking to reconcile with you, to heal things with you, to bring renewal into your connection. The Six of Pentacles is here, which is about reciprocity. And here I can see that this king, the White Plum King, or I'm sorry, the White King's plum cake, that he's holding the plum cake here, almost like this is like an offering that this person is giving to you. So they could be trying to show you that they're going to do better, be better, put in more effort here to healing. Also, I feel like working on themselves, making things right with you. We have the Justice card here, the High Priestess, and the Tower. So I feel like they are still, I feel like it's what they're feeling, and their higher self is guiding them back to you. Okay, their higher self is guiding them back to you. And there's the Tower and the Seven of Swords. So this person, I mean, things that happen between you and this person, I'm seeing the Seven of Swords here. There could have been some avoidance, running away, escapism. There could have even been some deception here. Seven of Swords can talk about being sneaky or deceptive or manipulative. You know, Seven of Swords is also a card of betrayal. So if they did something wrong, you know, or they hurt you, they really hurt you in some way, I feel like this person is really reflecting upon their actions and how this has hurt you. They're wanting to apologize to you, wanting to make amends, trying to bring forth some type of offer here, because now we've got the empath here, empathy. So it makes me feel that now this person is realizing what they've done, you know, how they've hurt you. Now they're starting to feel, not that they haven't this whole time of your separation, but you know, when we can have empathy, then we really start to feel, you know, how another person might feel, or to put ourselves in another person's shoes. So Nine of Cups, this person could be realizing that you are the person that they want to be with. You are the person who brings them satisfaction, fulfillment, your wish, their dream come true. Their counterpart here, because we do have both the King and the Queen here. Okay, Eight of Cups, this person could be, yeah, some of you, this person could have walked away from your relationship. Here's Dorothy kind of, wait, is that her name? Dorothy? Yes, Dorothy, walking away here from the little house, ending, yeah. Some of you may have had a long relationship with this person. But I'm also feeling this person is thinking about you in terms of long-term relationship. Okay, so seeing a future with you, wanting to build a life with you, a future. So what I want to do, because here the Two of Wands is choosing a path here, making some kind of a plan. And I really feel like this person does want to come back here. The moon can talk about the doubts. I mean, they could have doubt in their mind that you are going to forgive them, if you will have them back. But really feeling that desire. They could be thinking a lot about the chemistry that the two of you have had with each other in the past. Maybe questioning, you know, if your love has changed towards them, if you feel the same anymore. Chariot is really about having the willpower and the determination to move forward here. So let's check out the moon energy. We have the Strength card. Okay, so this would more or less be about them overcoming their fears, because the moon is about our irrational fears, insecurities. Can also be when we feel a little bit confused. I feel like this person is also someone who dreams of you a lot, because the moon can talk about our dreams and our psychic visions. So this person might, you know, have these dreams about you and being reminded of you. So this person most definitely misses you. The Strength card, Leo energy, is about overcoming our fears, finding inner strength and courage and bravery. So this is what this person is trying to work themselves up to find the inner strength to be able to do that, to come towards you, to, you know, apologize if they've done something wrong here. Why is the moon here? The Four of Wands. Yeah, this person wants a reunion here. The Four of Wands is also about like meeting up with you. Having a stable, happy relationship with you. Recommitting. And Justice, yeah. So this is about making things right, doing it right this time. We have the Libra energy here. Let's look at this Two of Wands. The Seven of Cups, yeah. This person's daydreaming about you, fantasizing about you, imagining, you know, how things are going to go down, what your life would be like. If you've changed, if you still love them, if you still care about them, if you still want to be with them. We have the Four of Cups. This person could even be imagining themselves get rejected by you. They could also be reflecting upon an opportunity that was missed, or something that they neglected, or even about rejecting you. Not realizing what they had when they had it. And the Page of Cups again, apologies, forgiveness. Trying to make an offer here, trying to come forward with some kind of communication. Let's see what this Page of Wands is here. The Six of Cups. Again, this is reuniting with you, reunion, healing. This person is feeling very nostalgic, okay? Thinking about memories of you, the time that you've spent with each other, the things that you've shared with each other, the connection that you have, feeling that you're a soulmate for them. All those sweet little memories. Why is the Page of Wands here? Magician, this person is zeroed in, focused on you. Messenger. This is also an extra card in this deck. So yeah, most definitely wanting to message you. And I did see this earlier. It kind of almost came out, the Two of Cups. So they could be focusing on what they're going to say with the Magician here. Gemini, Virgo energy. Let's see what this Death card is. The Empath. Okay, so this is basically Spirit saying here that they're changing in terms of their heart space. Having more empathy. Maybe they didn't have empathy before when they left, or if you know, not really allowing themselves to feel. The Three of Wands. Yeah, this person is definitely missing you. The Three of Wands is about longing. It's about distance. And we have the Page of Swords. So yeah, there's a lot of this energy here about wanting to message you, wanting to communicate with you. Text, calls, emails. Let's see why this Eight of Swords is here. The Nine of Cups. This could be being selfish. Ace of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, I'm seeing the Knight of Swords energy here. Knight of Swords at the bottom. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign here. The other message that I'm getting here is this person might regret not telling you how they feel, not coming forward, not taking action, not being vulnerable, not being honest about their feelings, not making an offer to you, and now wanting to make that offer to you. Again, there's the Two of Cups. So it almost kind of feels like there's a sense of urgency that this person feels with reaching out to you, you know, not wanting to kind of miss out on an opportunity again and tell you their truth about how they still have feelings towards you and still want to pursue a romantic relationship. And I truly feel that this is what this person desires. The Nine of Cups is also about wish fulfillment. So, you know, that could also be where this Eight of Swords energy comes from, is the negative thinking that what if you say no? What if you reject them? What if you don't feel the same towards them anymore? What if you don't forgive them? So this is, I feel like this is where this person is left to, you know, be courageous, take that risk, put their feelings out there, and, you know, move past the worrying about it and just take action. Just, you know, do something. But of course, no one likes to feel rejected. And so I feel like this is definitely something this person hopes doesn't happen, but it could. Some of you could be like, no way, I'm not letting this person back in. And that's totally your choice. Especially if there's been something really painful that this person has done, you know, if they've lied, if they've cheated, if they betrayed you in some way, or, you know, rejected you, abandoned you, then those can also be things that you don't feel like, okay, I forgive you, but that doesn't mean that I want you back in my life, you know, and you have every right to feel that way. But I do feel like with the energy that I'm seeing here, that this person has transformed. They've, I feel like, really worked on themselves. They're really feeling, with the empathy here, this could be because of feelings of maybe guilt or remorse over things that they've said or done in the past, and now feeling like, wow, what must group one have felt when I did this to them or when I treated them that way? And now having empathy and feeling like, wow, this person really loved me or cared about me, and this is how I treated them. I need to change. I need to work on myself and do better. So that's what I'm getting here. Let's see why this Chariot is here, but this is about moving forward. We have the Two of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords, which is a lot of anxiety. The Nine of Wands. Yeah. For some of you, of course, you could have hurt them too. And if you are the one who has hurt them, you know, it is about getting past this, is realizing the love and the feelings that they have towards you and overcoming what has happened between the two of you in the past. I will say I'm not seeing judgment here. Which, you know, really is about letting it all go. It kind of feels like there's still a little bit of this wounded energy here, but the Nine of Wands is about resilience. And so being able to push past, right, that and overcome it and give this connection another chance. Let's see. It feels like this person's kind of going back and forth here about messaging you, like just doing it, just reach out, just say something. Again, we keep seeing the Two of Cups at the bottom. And there's the Ace of Cups right underneath it. So this is a new beginning. This is reconciliation. This is telling you how they feel, a second chance for your connection here. Three of Cups, that would be, again, reconciliation. This is a joy. Celebration here. This is Seven of Wands, so persevering, not backing down, not giving up, not taking no for an answer kind of energy. Eight of Pentacles, really showing you that they're going to be committed to your connection here. They feel like you're the one that they want to be with. You know, maybe this is about learning to set healthy boundaries in the relationship now in order for the two of you to have a relationship that is more balanced, more harmonious, learning how to speak kindly to one another, how to be respectful, you know, build trust or rebuild trust, whatever it is that's needed here. So let's pull some Oracle. Okay, so group one, commitment. I want you to be a part of my future. We have neglected. I failed to give you what you need or needed in this case. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. We have a new chapter. Okay. In this case, with the I'm trying to move on, I feel like this is more so the past. Not so much that they're moving on from you. It's about moving on from what has happened between the two of you and having this new chapter with you, but different, without this business. Mistakes. I wish I could right my wrongs. And we have hope. I haven't given up on us yet. Okay. So yeah, sabotage at the bottom. I mess up the good things in my life sometimes, and unfinished business says we still have things to resolve and discuss. Okay, so I'm going to actually, I feel called to do some message cards for you guys because This person looks pretty sure that you are who they want. Also, your card number 36 up there is the Empress, number 3, and the Lovers is card number 6. So, reduced, that is a 9, which is the Hermit energy. So the Hermit is about introspection, healing, reflection, doing a lot of soul searching, doing a lot of healing, spending time alone, and now recognizing you as their Empress, as the person they want to grow with, the person who they want union with. Let's see. They choose you. They choose you, group 1. And it does look like with the level of commitment this person wants, like they're seeing you as their life partner. There's still so much I wanted to show you, so much love I held back. I don't know, we just need this one. We may be apart, but I still believe our souls are working things out behind the scenes. Oops. Even if I never see you again, I'll always be grateful for what you woke up in me. Every time I feel like I've moved on, something reminds me of you, and I realize I've never really did. I know that I pushed you away. I was afraid of how real it felt. And somewhere in time, we are holding hands, and it feels like home. Wow. All right, so that is all that I have for you, group 1. I do hope this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, group 2. So those of you that resonated with the Rhodonite heart and the Angel of Strength card and the Strategy card. This is going to be a reading today. So we're going to find out if your person misses you. So let's see what's coming through. I feel like because we are doing a no contact separation reading today, but this feels like what's I'm already feeling here is that this person or you may have decided to end things because there were some challenges here that either you or this other person weren't sure how they were going to be resolved. So some of you could have even made a mutual decision with this person to end things because it just, whatever dynamic was happening there wasn't working. But it kind of makes me feel with the strategy here that this person, because number 21 is the World card, that this person is now perhaps thinking about what changes need to be made, like what needs to change, how can they change, or you know, or maybe there's been some changes that were even outside of their control. So let's see what's going on here. Actually, before we do that, I forgot we need to pull some oracle. Let's finish that. So, do they miss you? Happiness and abundance. Okay. I'm aware that being happy means that I am on the right path and abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Do they miss you? Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups. The Knight of Cups. The Nine of Swords. Oh, I just noticed the sand down here. It says beware. Ace of Cups. The Moon. I just got a cramp in my hand. Too much shuffling today. Okay. What's at the bottom? The Two of Cups. And the Five of Pentacles. The Emperor. Seven of Wands. The Eight of Wands. And the Witch. This is actually an extra card in this deck. And Judgment. Okay, I do feel there's the Ten of Swords and the Death card. That's the ending. Page of Swords. It makes me feel that this person does miss you. And they do have feelings for you. But I also feel like this person feels that there might be something missing here. And I don't want you to feel, because I don't feel like this person, well, this person could feel like they're not good enough for you. We're going to dig in a little bit deeper, but they could feel like they're not good enough for you, or that with the something that's missing, I don't want you to feel that you're not enough, because what feels missing to this person may be something that they are needing to find with inside of themselves versus looking outside of themselves to fill that void or that emptiness. And I kind of feel like this person is trying to decide, you know, if moving forward with this relationship is going to be that for them. They still might be in that place where they're looking outside of themselves to fill a void or emptiness. And so even when we get into a relationship, temporarily it might feel like good. It might make us forget about that feeling. But as time goes on, we start to realize that emptiness is still there, because it's more or less something that we have to heal with inside of ourselves. And so that's what I feel like is kind of going on with this person, is that although they have the feelings here and they do miss you, is they're trying to figure out whether or not this relationship is really the thing that they need or that they're looking for, or that is going to bring them the fulfillment in their life. Okay, so let's clarify this a little bit. And I feel like we're going to look at these two here, the Moon and the Nine of Swords. For some of you, this person could have realized that you were falling faster for them than they were for you, or you were showing signs of being more emotionally invested. Now, that doesn't mean that they didn't have feelings. It just may mean that you may have developed your feelings a little deeper and faster than they may have. Let's see. Let's look at this Nine of Swords here. Why is the Nine of Swords here? We have the Ten of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've also got Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, and yeah, Pisces energy. We have the World. For some of you, I feel like, and I don't think this is all of you, but some of you, I feel like this person's a little intimidated by you. A little intimidated. Some of you could have told this person that you weren't getting enough from them. They weren't giving enough. Maybe not reciprocating your energy. And you could have even ended things with this person. Queen of Swords has very strong boundaries. She's not going to tolerate or put up with anybody's mess. Not going to tolerate it. Why is the Moon here? Why is the Moon here? There's the Five of Pentacles. Some of you, this person who could have really been afraid of getting hurt. Some of you could be dealing with a person who has been married before. So divorced person. Why is the Moon here? This person is insecure, could be feeling insecure about your connection. Again, they could be feeling like, am I receiving what I need here? Because the Five of Pentacles is a feeling of lack. And this could be something with the with the Moon that is an insecurity that they have. They could be someone who has a fear of abandonment, a fear of rejection. They could have also abandoned you, rejected you. We've got Metamorphosis. This is actually an extra card in this deck. Seven of Wands. And the Eight of Wands. I want to see where this Five of Pentacles is here. Why is this Five of Pentacles here? the Devil. Capricorn energy. And there's the Queen of Cups. This person could also be afraid of falling in love. They could have like these insecurities about not being able to love you the way that you needed to be loved. Yeah, it just feels like not feeling good enough, not feeling good enough, not feeling worthy of your love. Five of Swords is at the bottom. Now, Five of Swords could be self-sabotage. Some of you may have also had a fight or an argument with this person. The Five of Swords can be about drama and negativity, being defensive, trust issues. Okay, if this person has had a toxic relationship in the past with a toxic partner, they could have a way of, you know, just kind of acting because of what has happened to them. So again, I do feel like this person, they do miss you. They do think about you. They do have feelings here. But it does feel like this person, like I said, is trying to question whether or not, you know, this connection is something that they want to be a part of. There are some insecurities this person does need to work on, you know, because if you're, you know, showing to this person that you're very invested, you're wanting something more, and then they're a person who's got fears and insecurities and has wounds that they haven't healed yet, then they could, you know, just kind of feeling like just not ready, you know, not ready for, let's see. Let's clarify this Knight of Cups. And I will say throughout since your pile started, it's giving me a headache. It's giving me a headache. So it kind of makes me feel like this person, maybe there was a lot of, I don't know, maybe some stress, just feeling overwhelmed. It's kind of like going into like the back of my neck. There's like tension in my shoulders and just like the whole front of my forehead. That's just, oh my goodness. Knight of Cups. We have Justice here. The Chariot. And I do feel like this person does want you to know how they feel here. Eight of Pentacles, like trying to work on themselves. Why is this page here? Judgment. This is making a decision here. This Page of Pentacles could certainly represent starting over. Judgment, bringing renewal here, leaving the past in the past. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so they're not there yet, but the Seven of Pentacles is about taking time to reevaluate and reassess here. There could certainly be a little bit of some frustrations here. You know, especially with them already having put in time and energy, investing into your connection in some regard. Also taking some time to think if they should still invest here. Let's see. There's the Wheel of Fortune. Five of Cups and the Hermit is at the bottom with the Queen of Pentacles. So, I mean, they could also be someone who right now is trying to gain clarity on whether or not they can commit to a relationship with you. They could also be someone who feels like they need time alone, or still healing happening here. The Hermit is more or less about solitude, you know, so the staying single versus committing. So let's pull some oracle here. Okay, group 2. Anything else? We have responsibilities. I have to cover this one. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. So they needing to kind of focus on themselves right now. Okay, responsibilities. This could also have to do with like timing as well. Like, is it not the right time? Not a good time to commit into a relationship. We have detachment here. I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. Understanding. I see your side of the story. I mean, and that could be, you know, like if this person had other stuff going on in their life and you're just like, well, I really want a relationship. I want commitment. And this person, and if you make the decision to say, hey, if you can't give me what I need, then I'm going to go. And they're like, I understand, you know, I see your side of things. But this is what I need to focus on or take care of in my own life. We have reunion. We will always come back to each other. And then we also have secrets here. I haven't told you everything. Well, you're going to tell me. Let's see. Let's see if Spirit will share. Probably not, but we'll see. Spirit's like, it's none of your business. Monique. What is this about, Spirit? How to's person not telling them everything. What is the everything? The Five of Wands. Maybe the challenges that they're dealing with in their life, the changes that have taken place, the internal struggles. The Two of Swords. This can be the confusion they're feeling, the indecisiveness, the feeling stuck. Two of Pentacles. Other things they've got going on in their life. Spirit's being a little vague here, but the Two of Pentacles is about priorities. This could be their financial stuff going on. Trying to get their finances in order. Financial struggles. The Ace of Wands. And the Lovers. The Lovers is about choices. The Four of Pentacles. And the Ace of Wands. So maybe if they're dealing with financial issues right now, you know, and trying to figure them out, the Four of Pentacles is about financial security, financial stability. It's also about saving money, or it could be that this person is tight on money. and they felt like they made the choice to leave here potentially because they needed to start making some important decisions about their finances, okay, or even where they live, their job, you know, if especially if they're at a job right now and their money, the job is not paying enough, or if they live, let's just say, in an expensive place and they're just like, okay, well, I have too many bills, I've got a lot of stuff going on, I need to start making some important life decisions right now. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune can talk about big life changes. So maybe this is a lot of things that are going on in their life, a lot of outside influential energies, changes that have to take place in order for them to find balance, because Two of Pentacles can also be about juggling other things, trying to prioritize things. So they might have other priorities right now aside from love and relationship, and may not be able to make you that priority. Okay. Let's see. I want to use some message cards here, but I'm trying to think about which ones would be appropriate for this energy. These ones here. We're evolving and growing through these difficult times. We can't rush this process. Patterns, I can't go back to the same issues and patterns. I won't come back until I learn my lessons. We have mistakes. What I said and did is really haunting me right now. I made so many mistakes. And we have karmic here. I have to cut karmic ties. I'm in a toxic situation and I want to be free to love again. And then we have trusting. I'm building the courage to face these inner fears and learn to trust my feelings. And then at the bottom of the deck, we've got soulmate. We have known each other in another life. I can feel this connection in my soul. Okay. All right, so that is all that I have for you, Group 2. I do hope this reading was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, Group 3. So those of you that resonate with the cornucopia card and the pink Cobalto Calcite, this is going to be a reading. All right, so let's see. Our question today is, do they miss you? For those of you that are in no contact separation with your person, let's see, do they miss you? We have regret. Look at that. I know that I cannot change the past. Do they miss you? Indecision. And denial. Oh boy. I use my intuition in all aspects of my life, and I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Okay. Let's pull the tarot and see. So Group 3. Do they miss you? We have the World, which is an ending. do they miss you? There we go. We have Metamorphosis. This is actually an extra card in this deck. 5 of Pentacles. The Hierophant. The 9 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so we do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. Okay, so I do feel the answer is yes. I'm looking at the King of Cups at the bottom. 6 of Swords is right underneath that. 6 of Swords is about moving on. Okay, it is moving on. The Lovers is a choice that this person is making to move on. I feel that this Hierophant represents some lessons that this person is right now probably learning that they may not have seen before. And this could have come down to the way that this person has treated you. I'm seeing the 5 of Swords energy here, which can talk about toxicity, negativity, sabotaging. It could be about being defensive, confrontational, aggressive, saying mean or hurtful things. If you look at the Lion and the Unicorn here, they look angry, really angry. And then we have the Moon energy here, which I feel like this person is right now, like they feel your absence. I feel like that much is true. They feel your absence. They feel the void of you not being there. And I feel like they recognize the abundance that you did bring into their life. So they are feeling the absence of it, the lack of what you brought into their life. And they may not have seen that before, but now it's done. You know? And it kind of feels, from what I'm seeing so far, that this person does miss you. They do care. For some of you, this person might love you. But it kind of looks like there is this decision that is being made either for the time being, or I don't really know that it's like the final decision, but it kind of feels like they're making the choice to move on. Okay. Now, of course, we'll clarify a little bit more. My dog is just coming in here, you guys, so you might hear her in the background. I do want to see why denial is here. What are they in denial about? Maybe it's something they're, maybe missing you is something that they're trying to deny. See if you can hear her hot breath. She's breathing her hot breath all over the place. Okay, let's see. Why is denial here? What is this denial about? The High Priestess. Strength card. Got Leo and Pisces energy. The Lovers. It's the love. It's their feelings. It's the connection that you two had. Maybe for some of you, this person chose not to tell you. Maybe that's what they regret. As they denied the connection to you. They denied the feelings to you. They didn't have the courage to tell you. They kept it secret. They kept it concealed. And, you know, making mistakes. But I feel like that comes down to, it's like, even if you do that, you know that there is the possibility that you could fix it. You could take action, unless this person hurt you so much that they feel like there is no fixing it. Let's see what their regret is. This is Gemini energy. I don't know if I said that. Hold on. Where is she? I want to see where she's at. She's laying down right behind my chair, which means I can't move. Okay. What is the regret? What are they indecisive about? Maybe it was their indecision that they regret. That can be another thing for some of you. Regretting being indecisive and you leaving or you walking away or it losing you. What is this indecision here? The Devil. Can be their fear, their doubt, Capricorn energy, the Hermit, yeah, choosing to withdraw, choosing to stay alone, choosing solitude, Virgo energy. Okay, what is this going on? The Ten of Pentacles. The potential for a long-term relationship. What did you do? Potential for a long-term relationship. Six of Wands. Something that would be successful. Look at that. Why are they giving up then? It's like they're thinking to themselves, like, I could have had it all. You know, the Six of Wands is about success, victory. It's a celebratory energy. Ten of Pentacles is a long-term relationship, life partner, building a life with somebody, security, being nurtured, being loved. And it's their indecision, I feel like, that they regret. The Devil is their fears, their ego. The Hermit, isolating themselves, with keeping withdrawn from you, not telling you how they feel. You know, so this, of course, could have been something that really hurt you. And so, like I said, it feels like this person here, this Hierophant, yes, could symbolize a commitment, but the Hierophant is also about wisdom and knowledge that we gain through life experience. And the Five of Pentacles is a feeling of scarcity, lack, something missing, a loss of resources. We've lost something tangible here, right there. So this is, to me, is about, with this ending here, that this person is now learning a lesson and having to recognize what they've done. The Nine of Pentacles is being single, independent. You know, maybe they were someone who was afraid of losing their sense of identity, or their, you know, because sometimes people lose themselves in relationships, or they feel trapped. They feel like they're not going to be able to do what they want to do, or they're, you know, because, you know, when you're building a life with somebody, there's going to be compromise. You got to make sure that what you want in life is the same thing as what your partner wants. What is, let's see, let's look at the Five of Pentacles here. Three of Wands. Yeah, they miss you. I mean, some of you could have already had a relationship with this person, and that's what that's representing. Throwing it away. If this person like broke up with you, then them feeling the loss here. We've got, what is this? The Seven of Cups. Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like they daydream about you, fantasize. Two of Pentacles. This could have been about not making you a priority. Taking too long. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. Moving too slowly. What is this energy surrounding the Hierophant? Two of Swords. Yeah, like their indecision about committing to you. For some of you. Being indecisive. It's right there. Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. Yeah, it's like not making the decision to move forward for some of you. You know, because the Chariot is about the two of you guys working together to move forward towards success, a successful relationship, a long-term relationship, something that's got, you know, security, stability, longevity to it. Some of you, this person was dragging their feet. So it feels like it's hitting them hard. For those of you that were in a relationship with this person, you know, they could have had that feeling of like, I want to be alone. I want to be free. Let me break up with you. And then now it's like a, what did I do? But like I said, it kind of feels like with the decision that they've made, I'm not seeing quite yet where they're in a space of like, oh, let me go back. I messed up. Let me go back to this. It's like they're sitting with the regret of either not taking the initiative to commit to you, to move things forward, to tell you how they feel. Or, like I said, for some of you that were already in a relationship with this person where they made the decision to leave it, and they're kind of like in that space of thinking about what they've done and where they're at right now, but I'm not seeing where they've arrived at that place of clarity of I want to go back to this. It kind of feels like they're on the outside now, then now they're alone. And it's like, is this final? Why is the Nine of Pentacles here? King of Cups. The Tower. We've got Aries energy here. Yeah, I really feel like this person is recognizing what's happened here. The Tower is chaos, it's upheaval, it's being uprooted. It's a drastic change. What is this world energy here? Ace of Swords. And we have the Witch, which is actually an extra card here. Let's get one more. A Star. Okay, so I do feel, you know, that this person does feel that there is mutual feelings here between the two of you. But I feel that this person feels indecisive about whether or not to get back together with you. I'm going to cover this Empress a little bit. Because this would be about the nurturing the relationship to help with expansion and growth and, you know, in your case, revisiting the connection. But the Hangman is like when we're in limbo, or it's like something that's on pause. There could have been some kind of sacrifice that this person made, like sacrificing your connection or the opportunity for that connection for their own, you know, desires, things that they wanted to work on, like if they were wanting to work on their career or their finances, or, you know, feeling the desire to be alone and sacrificing the relationship. But like I said, it kind of feels like there's an indecisive energy here surrounding whether or not to get back together. I do feel like this person could think about the idea of it maybe in the future. But I feel like right now there's indecision. I feel like they do see you as the Empress. That is like that cornucopia energy. The King and the Queen of Cups are here. So there is a connection here between the two of you that they do acknowledge. Like they had it, right? It's right there. Six of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Queen of Pentacles. That's the regret. You had it. You had it. I'm like mad at your person. Let's ask Spirit here. Do they intend to come back? We've got Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. Does group 3's person intend to come back? Do they intend to come back? Ten of Cups. Three of Pentacles. I feel like that's a yes. The King of Wands. That's taking the lead. Seven of Pentacles. I mean, the Seven of Pentacles is a pause. This is a pause. It's like putting it on hold, putting it on the back burner. Do they intend to come back? Page of Wands. I mean, I feel like the answer is yes. I mean, we have Judgment at the bottom. There's Judgment. There is Justice. Which Judgment is about making, you know, a major life decision, a judgment call. Justice is about also making a choice or decision, weighing your options here, trying to, you know, maybe in this case, weigh the pros and cons, or, you know, what is the right choice here in this situation? What is going to serve the highest good of myself, being your person, and for you, the viewer? And Judgment is where we decide, you know, if we want to bring renewal to something or if we want to leave it in the past. So there's still a decision to be made here. Like I said, I feel like this person is a little indecisive right now. They're taking a pause, taking some time to think about things. Like I said, right now they're in that space of feeling the emptiness, feeling the void, feeling that light in a sense that has left their life, the light that you brought, that Empress energy. So let's ask Spirit here. When are they planning to return? But, you know, just keep in mind, this is a general reading. This is not a one-to-one reading. So all of you are going to be in different places, time-wise. But we'll see what comes through. When is Group 3's person planning on returning? When? Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Two of Wands. For some of you, the answer may be when this person is in a more financially stable, secure place. We've got the Nine of Swords energy and Temperance. Some of you, this might be, if you are watching this reading close to when I'm uploading it. What is today? Today's May 28th of 2025. Some of you, this might be later this year, around Sagittarius season, which is at the end of the year, November and, you know, part of December. Some of you, this might be more longer out, okay? Like years from now, like 4 years from now. At a later time in life, because with the Two of Wands here, you can see how those paths are kind of going off in two different directions. So they might feel right now that their path is kind of taking them into a different direction. There could be some things that they feel like they need to work on independently, or, you know, maybe like with that Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, that's like long term, right? So some people out there, not everyone, but there are people out there that when they really settle down, like they want to make sure that their career is good, their finances are good, where they can, you know, build a life with somebody. They can buy a home, they can, you know, have bills paid off and be ready for that life. So this person might feel that they need to focus on school or work or career, or, you know, wait till they're done with school. Things of that nature. So, you know, of course it's up to you whether you decide to, you know, walk away. I certainly wouldn't put your life on hold, you know, waiting for someone. Continue to live your life and keep yourself open to new experiences and opportunities. Focus on yourself. Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Okay, so let's pull some oracle now. Group number 3. Chemistry. I have never felt a passion this intense. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. That may not be for all of you. We have third party. There were other things that got in the way of us being together. Now, that doesn't necessarily have to be another romantic person. It could be other stuff, right? Career, money, family. We have confusion here. I feel unclear about where we stand. We have broken here. I feel shattered about this situation because, again, this person knows what they had right there. And then we have space here. I need more time to think. And we have unappreciated. I felt like you didn't care. Now, that could have been something that you told them, they told you, so take it how it resonates. And then I'm seeing disagreements at the bottom here. I wish you understood how I feel. Okay, so let's pull some message cards here. I dream of laughing with you again, of simple mornings, shared coffee, and quiet joy. I miss the way your energy used to calm mine without needing to say a word. You didn't break me. You cracked me open so I could finally feel. And we have, I hope when you think of me, it's not with pain, but with a quiet knowing that it's not over. Ooh. Well, okay then. We have, your absence is loud. See? I still check for signs of you in the quiet moments. You can totally tell with this energy, like they're feeling it. I want to be someone you can trust, someone who shows up and stays. Keyword, stays. Every time I feel like I've moved on, something reminds me of you and I realize I never really did. And I want to show you how much I've changed, not to prove anything, but because you inspired it. And if you're the Empress, that's some gorgeous energy to inspire people with. At the bottom, I'm also seeing, even when I wasn't speaking to you, you were still in every one of my thoughts. Okay. All right. So that is all that I have for you, Group 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.